Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Frankie.
And it's your boy Mike. Welcome to the Soul by Soul YouTube channel. We're bringing you guys another special video today.
Before we get into today's video, y'all, you know the deal. We need y'all to do a couple things. Go ahead and hit that like button on this video. And after you hit like, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening here at Soul by Soul. Mike, we are gathered here today to talk about Nike Dunks, specifically what happened with this Dunk Reserve release on the sneakers app. So you know the deal. Your boys were on the sneakers app around 9:45 a.m., 9:50 a.m. when all of a sudden we start seeing dunks appearing out of nowhere. We're seeing the Sean Clivers, we're seeing the Turdunkins, we're seeing the Ambush. And like I want to say around 9:58 a.m., 9:59 a.m., they disappear. And then shout out to Soul Links, at Soul Links on Twitter and Instagram. At 10 a.m., I see this tweet that goes, Dunk Reserve. And then I get the notification on their app. And then I go to the sneakers app. And I'm just like, what dunk? Oh. So they all disappeared. And in its place was Dunk Reserve. So very similar to what Nike sneakers does with Jordan Reserve. You had the dark Curries. You had the Pandas. You had the Cobalts. You had a lot of dunks to choose from. But as is the case in many a days when you go on the sneakers app, your submission was not selected. 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 But Mike, you did get something.
I did, and it was a dunk. Here's the standard box that we know dunks are coming. The only issue here is, yes, you can see there, it's a women Nike Dunk Low, and it is not nearly close to my size. It is a 6 men's, 7.5 women's. I just went for whatever. You know, we had so many submissions, but I just went for whatever because I'm like, well, yeah, I'm probably not gonna get anything, but maybe I could get a little bit of money off of this and then buy something else I like. The black white Dunk Low, or as a lot of people call it, the Pandas. And I think Panda is just a more fitting name, a more badass name, but you see it here. These are mad small, but they are clean. I will say they're clean. Standard for the dunks that they're releasing, just like the 2-color option, right? So you have the white and you have the black. Pretty self-explanatory. You see on the outsole all black, midsole you got that white color. As you move up the upper, you know, the white and black switch off, and then the laces are in black. I think this is clean. I think it's very popular now because it's just easy to rock with like anything you want to wear. It's black and white. You can't go wrong with these. And for $100, it's just like, come on now.
I wish half your foot didn't only fit in that shoe. Because I think it's hot. I think you could easily rock it. It's, you know, it's, yes, basic, but it's very clean. And sometimes basic is in. And this is one of those times. So I really like this dunk. I wish I kind of had it. I actually only have one dunk in my possession, and that is the Turdunkin dunks that Concept released last Thanksgiving. That's the only dunk in my possession. That's a loud sneaker. So I would rather have, you know, something to wear on a consistent basis like this one here. So yeah, I really like this dunk. And it was interesting what Nike did that day. And kind of like my initial thoughts with it is like, they really are positioning the dunk to be on the same level as these limited Jordan releases, it feels like. It's no surprise that, you know, 2020 seemed to be the year of the dunk. You know, it was the revitalization of that brand, and you just had mad hype collaborations coming out the woodwork, and 2021 has been no different. The only, you know, kind of problem is that there have been a lot of dunks. I don't think that it's taken away from some of these hype collaborations, like most recently the What the P-Rods, like, mwah, that sneaker was dope, man. Just, I love the What the concept already. But then, you know, obviously P-Rod, you know, Paul Rodriguez being such an avid collaborator with Nike SB, it made perfect sense that he kind of hopped on that concept and create a Dunk Low that, you know, symbolizes all the colorways that he's done with Nike since he's been with them.
I agree. And, you know, I have these on today. I've been wearing these. These are the UNLVs. We had an early review on them. So, you know, I got the sneakers early from StockX just to do the reviewing because I really like them. And, you know, my other pair of these SB Street Hawkers right here, which still haven't worn. But I kind of like the vibe. I like the vibe. I think it's good for the summer. I do agree with you. Oversaturation, that's what they're going off of. I mean, we knew this. We saw the layout. We knew this year, and we quoted it, was going to be the year of the dunk. And that's exactly what Nike has done. So the fact that they shifted things, put it on the sneakers reserve, you know, made it such a big thing. And there's so many more releases just in this year. Is enough to tell you that, yes, this is what they're doing. The dunks are the rollout of 2021. And one thing I would add too about these black, white or panda dunks is the resale is pretty good on these. These are in the low 300s in a lot of sizes right now. And that's what you find mostly with the dunks. I feel like if it's a colorway that's not as rockable, it'll be a little less, but with the majority of the dunks, they're gonna be over retail by double and in some cases triple. And if they're a super collab, like quadruple 5 times, you know, what that retail was. So that's pretty interesting. So even though there is an oversaturation, I'm wondering when the heck is it gonna stop? And as you might know, the Varsity Green and Varsity Maize colorway dropped, you know, so that's also, you know, just a dope kind of set of colors that might mirror college colors, and they're also pushing that up. A lot of these dunks are in draw format, so it's once again showing you that there is so much hype there that they have to do $100 dunks in a draw.
Nike's able to approach it in a double whammy fashion. Like, not only can they release a dunk high and that'll sell out, but they can then release a dunk low that will sell out. They can't do the same thing with Air Jordans. Like, highs will sell out, not mids, unless it's like a really hot collaboration, not lows, unless it's a really hot collaboration. Dunks just move, move. And it really has to do with the fact that, like, you're kind of taking in everybody. You're taking in skaters, you're taking in sneakerheads, you're taking people who just want a casual look, you're taking ballers who just want to rock something that isn't basketball sneakers when they're not on the court. So, like, I think what Nike's recognized with the dunk is that there is so much demand for this that they could keep coming out. And not just that, like, if they come out with a dunk high colorway, it'll be again a dunk low colorway and vice versa. So it's crazy to see. I really like the Varsity Maize colorway. Hopefully when this drops, I've also got them, but see what happens.
They hyped us up. They told stories with this. They did the story of the dunk. They did a 6-part series, a 5-part series, however long it was, but just giving us the cultural impact of the dunk and bringing it up and making it a resurgence and making us feel like, yo, we want to be in this new era and this new wave of dunks. So they're giving us the old, they're giving us the new, they're giving us the collaborations. And I think, you know, fair to say we're eating it up. So I wonder if 2022 will continue this trend. Sneakers are just so widely popular by so many people now. And 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it wasn't the same. I wonder what happens next year. Is it going to be Dunk? Is it going to be Air Maxes? Is it going to be, I don't know, what, Jordan 7? I don't know. So we'll see. I will say the Nike Dunk Low, I think it's called the NY versus NY. It's coming up later this year. And I think that's dope. You know, being from New York, seeing those colors on that sneaker. And I just think they blend real well, even though it kind of like seems weird. You got the green, you got the orange, you got the silver and the white there too. So I feel like this is a dope colorway. So hopefully it's not too hype and I could get my hands on it for retail or as close as possible.
I'm actually really excited for the free 99 in the white colorway. I like the black, but I think the white It's just better for summer, and that's kind of like what my vibe is right now. So I'm looking forward to when that is expected to release. I feel like it's been expected to release all year. Like I felt like at one point it was supposed to release in February, and then it didn't. Then it was supposed to be March, then it didn't. Then April, then it didn't. So it's just like, we'll see when it releases, but whenever it does, like I'm gonna be really hyped about it. And like Mike said, hopefully the hype isn't real, but we all know it will be. But let's just kid ourselves into thinking that we got a chance.
Tell us what you think about these Panda Dunks. Are they worth the hype? Are they worth the craze? Would you go on the resale market and get these? Or are you just going to wait for another dunk that's coming up this year? There are so many, so keep trying, and I'm sure you're going to be bound to get at least one of them. Please like this video. Please comment. Tell us what you think. Please share this video. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your peoples about Soul by Soul. And lastly, don't forget to follow us on the gram. That's @_SoulXSoul. All right, we'll see y'all next time, man.